What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another daily Cyberpunk video. And if you're like me, you're realizing that other than the main missions and the side quests, there really isn't that much to do in Night City. And hopefully this is something that CDPR addresses and improves. But as for right now, dude, I'm going for the plat. I'm going right for the platinum, the 100% completion, because, that's what you do, and there's not really that many side activities or anything really to do around the free roam spontaneously. But I kind of made it hard on myself for this one. Like, this is an easy platinum to go and fetch, but I want to give you guys some tips to make it even easier, because it can get pretty tough on you. Not in terms of it being hard, but like tedious and grindy if you don't follow some of these tips and tricks that I'm going to give you here for Platinum Trophy hunting. So let's get right into it. Number one, save, and then save some more. Saving your game is absolutely crucial to this because there's quite a few missable trophies linked to the missions. I'm not going to mention the exact ones because I don't want this to be a spoiler video, despite it being a Platinum Trophy guide. But what I want you to do is, I want you to go in and look at the different trophies, especially if you've already done your story, and then I want you to make sure that you remember the name of each mission where there's missable trophies, and then save your game, okay? Save the game when you're doing these. So then even if you miss a rare item or you make the wrong choice, you can go back and you can do it again and make sure you get those trophies. And I'm just letting you know that there are 4 trophies linked to the ending because there's 4 story endings. So you can either have the Devil, the Star, the Sun, or Temperance. So keep that in mind when you're doing the last couple of missions. I know it's easy to get wrapped up into the story like, I did. And I was so invested in it, I wasn't even thinking about the plat. But keep this in mind if you can. Up next, there's one trophy in particular that I want to mention, and it's Stanislavski's Method, a bronze trophy, and it's that you must pick 10 different dialogues related to your life path, and there's only limited opportunities for this. And I've seen them. Like, I took the Nomad, and I saw, like, the Nomad options. You got to pick 10 of them. So this is why it's really important to read the trophies, because now you can keep it in mind like, oh, okay, well, I haven't really done that many, so let me pick the Nomad option here. And again, saving your game here, because if you want to pick a different option, just have 2 saves. One save where you pick the Nomad, and then another one where you branch off with the other choice. But that's why keep this in mind. This one is a bugger, man. Up next, my next tip for you is to cheat a little bit. And I'm not going to do this one specifically because I like the grind, because it's related to money. There's a lot of things that you need to buy, and they're expensive, dude. So what I would recommend to you is do some money farming. There's so many videos coming out every day about how to make $1 billion in 6 seconds in Cyberpunk. Follow these if you don't want this part to turn into a complete grind fest. Now, I like this because it gives me an excuse to go do all the side jobs and everything too, so I can rack up enough money and actually earn it. But, I'm saying this now. Maybe in a couple of days I'll be like, oh my god, dude, just give me the money farm, please. Just give me $1 billion in 10 seconds. I need a milli per second to finish this off. So it's really personal preference. If you want to go do the money exploits to do this, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so yeah, I'm telling you that you're gonna save yourself a lot of grind time if you do the money exploits. Up next, we got the collectibles section. Every game where you want to go platinum's got to have a collectible section. There is a missable one here for the breathtaking achievement. Yes, you guessed it, for Keanu Reeves, Johnny Silverhand. You got to find all the items for Johnny Silverhand in the game. A lot of them you will unlock automatically in the story, but there are a few missable ones, notably his pants. These ones are kind of tough. It's during the gig Psychofan in Haywood, so keep that in your mind, okay? Because you can't return there after the gig. And another thing, the mission chipping in when you're with Rogue, make sure you grab the gun from Grayson and spare him. I'm being purposely vague and out of context here so I don't spoil things. Spare Grayson so you can get the keys to the Porsche 1911 or 911, whatever it's called, and the Malorian Arms Johnny's awesome gun, okay? And for the rest of the collectibles, I mean, I say this every time, you're gonna be driving around Night City, taking in the sights, being a tourist. If you notice, like, hey, I'm beside a tarot card here, I'm beside a fast travel spot, or a cyber psycho's around here, then just go check it out. It'll really help reduce the grind after the story when you're just doing one after another and it gets super repetitive. So if you see one of these things, just stop by and do them. Alright, here's the next step I'm going to give you guys, and it is a big one. So there's a lot of combat related trophies where you have to do certain combos with combat. I would say combine those with the gigs and the side quests. So like for example, you got to complete Judy's side quest storyline, Panam's, Rogue's, Carrie's, like there's a bunch of side quest lines that you have to complete. And when you're doing the combat here, combine it with the combat trophy so you can knock down 2 birds with 1 stone. You know what I mean? It's going to make things really easy on you, especially for the gigs too, with the fixers. And keep this in mind. You need 50 street cred. That needs to be your street cred level to unlock all the gigs. So again, dude, you can combine these and be really productive to like towards 3 or 4 trophies at once if you combine these together, because you're going to be upgrading your street cred doing these quest lines. You're going to be making a bunch of money, which will help you when you want to buy all the vehicles, and if you decide not to do the money exploits. That's what I'm doing right now. I mean, I finished the story, I got all the endings. Now I'm doing all the side quest content, which is also awesome. So I'm doing like Judy, Panam, Carrie, and while doing it, I'm keeping in mind all the combos for the combat. I'm making a bunch of money so I can buy all the vehicles. And when I'm not doing a side quest thing, I go do a gig, make more money, more XP, and repeat the cycle, right? So yeah, guys, that's it for this one. And keep in mind, you can do this whole thing on easy difficulty. There are no trophies related to difficulty, which is kind of surprising to me. But you can do the whole thing on easy. Go get your platinum so you can flex it on your friends. Hey, I got platinum on Cyberpunk. Then your buddies are going to be like, what? Who cares, man? Cyberbug? Who cares you platinum that game? But now, in 3 months, when the game is fixed and it's really popular again and it comes out on next gen, then you can say you platinum Cyberpunk. Then it's going to look pretty cool. And I'm not really sure if there's any like reward linked to it. Like remember Spider-Man PS4 where you get like that special icon when you platinum that game? That was so cool. I love that. I would love to see something like that for Cyberpunk. I mean, oh dude, if I could have my avatar on PSN or on Xbox be the girl with the mantis blades from the original trailer, that's like my dream profile picture on PSN. It would be so awesome. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. I think I gave you guys some really good tips here to really make it easier for you. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments and I'll try my best to answer them. And if you want to see more daily Cyberpunk content just like this, make sure you like the video, subscribe for more, hit that notification bell. See ya, guys.